What's good? What's good, my peoples, man? What's good? What's good? What's good? Let's talk. Let's talk a little Cowboys. Let's talk a little Cowboys. Got something on my microphone. You know, I don't like when there's lint when I first start. What's good though? Let's talk a little bit of Cowboys. Let's see who's gonna be in here with me. Late night, little CFT. Saturday night live with CFT. We ain't did this in a minute. Let's see if I still know how to do this thing on Saturday night. Dak owns Philly. What's good? Welcome to CFT's house. First, speak to the host, hit the like button. After that, sit back, relax, and join the conversation. That's a fact. Big Dow 8604. Yo, what's goody? Robert Simmons, Mr. Shoddy, Nightmare, Kelvin Hicks, Brandy Mahoney, what's good? Marky Franklin, Shorty 992304, what's good? CFO Sports, my dog Jay Tuck in the building. What's goody? What's good, Tuck? How you feeling, bro? King Julian, Christopher Branham, Eddie Russell. Shout to cover three, my dog in here. Kelvin Hicks, Earl Johnson, Dirk Pascal, Marky Franklin. What's good? What's going on? Cowboys 5 rings, Pookie Watson. Shout out to the Lunatic, man. Cowboys fan legend. Appreciate you, the Lunatic. First super chat of the night. Y'all know the rules. Throw some fire emojis in there for the Lunatic. Defense pick at 12. Your thoughts, Dallas Cowboys for life. No to the defensive pick at 12, unless it's Abdul Carter. That's gonna be a no for me, dog. No disrespect. Appreciate the super chat. JB Cowboys 94. What's good? I can't do it. Y'all hit that like button for me. Offense is a must. It's a must for me. It's a must for me. How I feel about Tyler Warren. Well, you know my dog Jay Tucker here. Go watch his. He did a breakdown on Tyler Warren yesterday. Excellent breakdown. Keystone, what's good with you? Um, Tyler Warren is more than a tight end. He's a weapon. He is a weapon. I think Tyler Warren would introduce a new offensive powerhouse scheme for the Cowboys. Because y'all already know I rocks with Ferg, but having Warren on this offense, we would reopen that offense that the Patriots had. I feel like, and even more. I mean, if Tuck's still in here, how you feel about that, dog? You already know you would take Warren at 12. I just feel like we would be able to attack teams differently than they can cover. You know what I'm saying? Hernandez and Gronk was like something that the league wasn't ready for. We would have our own version of Hernandez and Gronk. Tyler Warren would be Gronk, and Jake Ferguson would be Hernandez. And I don't know if teams will be equipped to cover that. You know what I'm saying? So it would be kind of dope. As much as I want a receiver, Tyler Warren would present some challenges that teams can't cover too. Mike Jink, big ops checking in. What's going to be there for me at 32? Man, hey, you're going to have to go to somebody else's stream for the what's going to be there at 32. You ain't getting no 32 talking here, big dog. I hope they take y'all draft pick. Y'all got a championship. Y'all don't need no draft pick. Tuck said, yeah, I would take him. He helps in many phases of our offense. Yeah, man, y'all go watch that breakdown on my brother's channel. No question. 80 people in here really quickly. 41 likes. Y'all hit the like button for me. I want to address something though real quick though, because I'm pretty sure y'all saw that mess in my thumbnail. I want to address something really quickly because it's a lot of childishness going on in the Cowboy space. You know, a lot of childishness going on in this space. And before I get too far into this, I just want to say, no, I'm not talking about any content creators y'all probably familiar with. Somebody DM me and told me about this channel that got a lot to say. And you know what? I was going to take the high road. I was going to ignore it. Shout out to my brother CFO Sports. Let's get to that 30K. You know what? Let's talk about that first. I said earlier today, I did a video earlier talking about weapons, and we're going to talk about that too. Right? And I was like, shoot, I was like 16 away from 30K. Somehow I lost 6 subscribers in a day. I don't know if I pissed somebody off or people got mad, but somehow I went backwards. So now I'm back to like 23 away from 30K. It's been a struggle. I don't know what it's been like 2 years. I cannot get to 30K to save my life. So if you want to, hit subscribe. If you don't, then do like them haters did earlier and leave. I don't know. I'm tired of asking. I want it, but it's getting draining. But let's talk about YouTube is tripping this timeline. What you mean, Nightmare? Well, y'all can hit that like button though. You know, if you want to subscribe, you can. If you in here, if you 103, one of the 103 in here watching and you're not subscribed and you want to help me get to 30K, you can. Because I'm like 23 away as of the stream start, so I'm close. But let's get back to this cornballness. No, it's none of the content creators that y'all might be thinking. Obviously, it's not Law or it's not Tucker DMV. It's not like Mark Holmes or Boss Cowboy or anybody that y'all think of, because it ain't somebody that got notoriety. You know what I'm saying? It's a genuine hater. Most time haters hate on you because they ain't got nothing going on. They ain't got nothing going on. Sometimes people hate on you when they do got something going on. That's a special type of person. But I was going to take the high road and ignore them. And no, I don't even think I should say their name, but I just want to let that goofy motherfucker know I see you. You corny. Somebody brought you to light and it's corny. It's super duper corny. Dude he got to be like 55 years old. I went to watch this joint. He wild old. He got a super duper stutter. It's corny. Just say names. If it's me, say my name, dog. Address me. Address me like a man. I don't need to address you because I ain't got the problem. You got the problem. Now, we ain't gonna do that to Mark Holmes. Mark Holmes is a legend in this space. We ain't gonna do that to Mark. I appreciate the love, but we ain't gonna do that to Mark. Mark, my dog. Mark definitely paved the way for a lot of content creators, so we ain't gonna do that. But I'm not saying nobody's name that I don't got the problem with you. You got a problem with us. It ain't even just me. Apparently, this dude is mad at everybody that has success, and apparently everybody that likes Dak Prescott. And that is the corny. I ain't never seen nothing so corny. I know a lot of people build their platforms around hate in 2025. I get it. I get it. But you too old for that, big dog. You look like you got grandkids. You got to grow up. And if you got a problem with other grown men, you need to say their name and stop dancing. Stop dancing. Say my name. I'll address you properly. But all of that dancing around and hinting and all that extra stuff, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Now, when this other teams rivalries and we subtweeting and joking on Twitter because we got problems with the Eagles or the Giants, that's all good and fun. That's team versus team. But I don't do well with the personal. I don't do well with the personal. That's corny. And talking about other grown men in the vein, I heard you talking about us. Say our name. Have some integrity and say the dude's name. Who are you talking about? Because you way too old for that. If you got problems with us and you want to call us out our name and indirectly call us, you know what I'm saying, crazy stuff, then say my name so I can address you properly. If not, shut your bum ass up and keep doing small stuff. Because this ain't what you want. I'm going to talk to you clearly and there ain't going to be no stuttering. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Sometimes you got to address people. I don't do well with the back and forth. We're not making a bunch of videos and nothing like that. As I love to say, if you got a problem with me, we can get it shaken. And we don't need to do it in front of an audience. I ain't hard to find. I am not hard to find. But if you're afraid to say somebody's name, just say that. Just say that. If you're afraid and you getting AARP, you too old for that. You too old. Now, my apologies for anybody that didn't come here to hear that. That ain't even my style. But when I saw that, somebody literally DM me and was like, yo, dude talking to you? I was like, I don't know if he talking to me. I watched the clip. I ain't hear my name once. So I don't know who he talking to. Might not even be talking to me. But if you was talking to me, say my name. Or say whoever else you was talking to. Clarify. You're too old to be soft, hiding behind calling people names. Like we grown men. We grown men. Anyway. But I bet y'all this. I bet you don't say nothing. You was probably corny when you was young. You corny when you old. You've been corny your whole life. So I ain't gonna be surprised if you could continue to stay corny. Anyway. Let's talk about this team, y'all. Sorry about that. My apologies. Y'all ain't come here for that. Y'all ain't come here for the YouTube ring camera tough talk. I just wanted to state my case, just in case anybody was confused. Anyway, thank y'all, man. Can we hit the like button? It's 124 people in here, 78 likes. Somebody said, "Shit, we came for the smoke." Hey, Javante, I just wanted to keep it real, man. If anyone got a problem with me, I ain't hard to find. But I'm not putting on a show or you know, I'm not here to put on a show for people or to dance in front of the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Because when they get to that point, if you got a problem with me, we gonna handle it. We ain't got to handle it in front of everybody else. You know? Now, why is it so quiet in Cowboys land right now? That's what I want to know. I'm Marky Franklin. I ain't no internet gangster. I ain't no gangster. I ain't no bitch neither, but I ain't no gangster. Just wanted to let you know. You know, it ain't even like that, but it can get like that. Whatever, it can get however everybody want it. I don't know if we're gonna be able to hit that. This been the longest. This 30K been crazy. It's been hard to get there. But why is it so quiet in Cowboys Nation? Y'all got any ideas? Do y'all think the Cowboys is planning a big move? You feel me? Do y'all think the Cowboys are planning a big move? Can y'all see a big trade going on? Something outside of the draft. Maybe something during the draft. It is extremely quiet. We ain't been getting no quotes. We ain't getting no quotes at the combine. And apparently the league meetings are this weekend, and I ain't heard no quotes from Jerry this weekend. That's what is throwing me off. Usually we get quotes throughout the offseason. Am I tripping? Sean Nesbitt, 499 Super Chat. Salute, Big Rome. The cartel got you. Don't give him no airtime. That was it, bro. I thank you for that $5 Super Chat. I ain't giving nobody no more juice. But sometimes you gotta, lay it down real quick. I'm probably not gonna get addressed, but I just want to speak my mind. You know what I'm saying? Javante Deloach, keep it quiet. I'm not mad about the quietness at all. I'm just wondering if it means something. We 9 likes away from 100 though. Hit the like button for me. Nightmare. Nightmare is with us too. Not mad at the silence. But can y'all acknowledge this? Isn't the silence different? Isn't the silence different? It's different than normal, right? Jerry usually be saying stuff. We be getting quotes all of DJ Sam. My dog, what's up, DJ Sam? My 2 cents. We got Jerry quiet. Totally different. Like usually, don't we get more quotes than this in the off season? Now maybe it's something else going on. Maybe it's totally unrelated to the team. Nobody's buying merch. I'm about to buy some merch. I ain't gonna hold you. Them draft hats is fire. I'm buying both of them. Y'all gonna have to judge me. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't bought a Cowboys hat in like 9-10 months. I've been buying these dad gang hats. I might buy the True Brand Dallas hats. I ain't bought a Dallas Cowboys hat. It might have been a year. I haven't bought a Cowboys hat since the last draft hat, if I'm being 100% honest with y'all. But these new draft hats look fire, and I'm buying both of them. The white and the black one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm buying both of them. And y'all gonna have to be like, yo, you messing up for everybody. I know. Sean Nesbitt, 499 Super Chat. For some team, I feel like it's the calm before the storm. look for Jerry making a plasm big room. Plasm? What's that mean? But I do think it's the calm before the storm. I'm hoping it's the calm before the storm. I'm hoping this. Can y'all want to hear a big splash? I was like, what's a splasm? John Nesbitt had me over here thinking, like, what does that mean? I don't know that word. It don't mean nothing. It was a typo. You ever try to analyze a typo? What is plasm? I'm gonna Google that later. I'm about to Google it. Ain't gonna mean nothing. Plasm is not a word. Oh yeah, my fault. Like I was gonna go. If he ain't say that, I was gonna try to figure it out later. What does that mean? It don't mean nothing, stupid. A big splash. I don't know. I feel like this though. Trade for Cheetah. I want to talk about that. I've seen a trade from that. It was a Twitter, like the 33rd team Twitter. 2 likes away from 100, 167 people in here. Appreciate y'all. Ectoplasm. See, you getting deep. I don't know what that is. That sounds like something from Star Trek. I should have paid attention more in science class. Nah, I saw something about a cheetah trade. We can talk about that in a second. I'm just thinking this. I think that a lot of the pre-draft work is done before draft night. The good teams make calls and discuss options before draft night. I'm hoping that for the first time in a long time, and I'm not saying Jerry Jones himself, he ain't doing no work, but Will McClay, the scouts, I'm hoping that they are on the phones getting things prepped for, like, say, for instance, if we get to 12 and Tatoria McMillan is not there, Ashton Genty's not there, but we want to have the options to trade back. I'm hoping they talking to teams like Seattle or Denver or the Steelers, teams that have like an abundance of picks, and they're prepared to jump back. I'm hoping that they or maybe someone closer. I'm hoping that they are already doing the legwork, so we're not caught flat-footed. You know, I'm hoping that they've contacted Amari Cooper's team or Keenan Allen, and they're getting their ducks in a row just in case we don't get a receiver as high as we want. I'm really hoping that they actually putting in some work. I'm hoping that this silence means that they working, because other teams are quiet too. Make no mistake. This isn't me like singling out the Cowboys and everybody else is loud. Other teams, I'm just hoping that they actually doing some work this time. The issue is they don't call teams. They wait for them to call. Lisa Laws, I agree. But I'm hoping that this is a sign of change. It's a lot of hope going on. As a Cowboys fan, that's all we got, right? It's always, I hope this, I hope that. No definitive nothing. But seriously, I'm hoping that the Cowboys are doing some work for once. I really am. Stu Vision. Salute to you, bro. Salute to you too. Is Stu Vision? Let me ask you, Stu Vision, are you an Eagles fan? All jokes aside. I think I seen him on Twitter. Shout out to Stu Vision. You be rocking with Brunson and them. See, I be paying attention. That's dope. Tapping in. I rock with Stu, be going back and forth with people on Twitter. You had some classic battles, man. Shout out to Stu Vision, man. See, I don't got hate for the other side. I got hate for people that just come in here just trolling for no reason. Now I rock with you too. You be talking your ish. I salute you. Salute to Stu Vision, man. I don't mind no other rivals coming in here and chilling and keeping it real. I hate when people come here just trolling for the sake of trolling. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for tapping in. Hit that sub if you rock with the content, though. I'm trying to get to 30K. Hope the scouts got some milk replacement drinking the angry farmer for alignment. I don't even know what that means, but that's hilarious. Maybe a Chris Olave trade. Let's talk trades. Y'all want to talk trades for a second? 163 people in here, 110 likes. Let's get it to 150 likes. Might as well, right? Thanks, bro. Salute to Stu Vision, man. Lead Commander, what up? See, I got Eagles in here. I got Commanders in here. Shout out to Lead Commander. Me and him always go back and forth. What's good with you, bro? That's crazy. I get more respect and love from other people from other fan bases, but it's a people in our fan base be hating each other. How does that even make sense? But let your integrity speak for itself. Let your merit speak for itself. People know I keep it real. That's why they rock with me. Only people in my fan base don't rock with me. That's sick. My boy Dak looking lean. Y'all want to talk trades or Dak? What y'all want to do? It's a lot going on. Y'all want to talk trades or Dak? You know Dak pissed everybody off. You bring up Dak Prescott, people just get emotional. And y'all be proud of me too. Still no drinks. I'm pushing 100 days, no drinks. Look, we drinking water. I'm on a streak now. That streak gonna be up next month though. My birthday in April. That streak gonna be up. I'm about to start a new streak. Our ops love us. To be honest, they're never far away. I don't even mind when ops talk trash. I just hate like the goofy trolling. Like Eagles fans, I ain't got nothing to say to them, man. They won the championship. What I'm gonna say? I'll get back to trolling when the season get close. I can't troll right now. All they gonna do is just show me a picture of the championship, piss me off. We have too many lukewarm fans in the nation. That's a fact. That's a bar right there, DJ. That's a bar. Too many lukewarm Cowboys fans in the nation. Because if we talk Dak, we gonna have people. We gonna have to kick people. Yeah, if I talk Dak, I'm gonna lose subscribers. We need 30K, everybody. Make sure you are subscribed. Let me see where we at. Because right now, let me see where we at. Let me see. What's my exact count? I am now 22 away. 22 away from 30K. I might have lost some subs when I went on my little rant in the beginning. It happens though. 22 away. Trade for Cheetah. Y'all want to get to 30K before the end of the night? Is all 171 of y'all subscribed? You could be the one. Oh, y'all want to see what I'm giving away? I pulled it up closer. This is what I'm giving away at 30K though. Because I know y'all never can see the jacket. This the jacket. 5-time Super Bowl champion. You know what I'm saying? Real stitching on there. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no cheap jacket. This joint cost me like $200. All the real Super Bowl patches on there, all sewn on. You know what I'm saying? Star on there. It is a 2X, but this joint fit like a 1X. So this jacket, I am mailing it off. It is brand new. I've worn it twice. As you can see, it ain't dirty or nothing. I've worn it twice, but I ain't gonna hold you. It's too small for me. I got it as 2X. That joint fit like a 1X, but it's dope. And I am shipping that off at 30K. I'm gonna do a drawing. Anybody that want it, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I just got to get to 30K first. That was the rule. The league commander, Rome. That's an ugly jacket, my man. Hey, look, man, I'm sorry it ain't burgundy and gold or what y'all colors? Maroon and bronze. Nobody want no commander's jacket. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. My shoulder's too wide. Shoot, my belly too wide, but I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple new jackets. Y'all done see me. That joint just, I would rather it go to somebody and they can rock it rather than it just sit in my closet and collect dust. That's beautiful. What is that, velvet? I know that. I know that reference. I'm giving you a mod for that reference. Got me in the barbershop looking crazy. Burgundy and gold. Let's go. Boo. Don't nobody like Commander's colors, man. Let's get it to 50 likes. Hey, CFT compares. I catch all your shows. Airs most days. Betsy Vrazel. I ain't seen Betsy Vrazel name come across in a long time. How you doing, Betsy? It's been a minute. Hope everything is well. I should you know what I ain't did in a long time? It's 180 people here. I might do later. We gotta do a roll call. I haven't did it. Remember I used to do the roll calls? Commander's colors is the color of Ronald McDonald. That's hilarious. Nah, but Dak Prescott looked good, y'all. Dak Prescott looked real good, y'all. And I know the haters are gonna say he just was throwing a football in shorts. I get it. Cowboys culture with the $20 super chat. He ain't even dropped no names or no words. He just dropped the dub. Throw some fire in there for Cowboys culture, man. Cowboys culture. Drop a name. I'm glad you're doing great, Betsy. That's dope. Somebody said Commanders color. Oh, we about to roast the Commanders. Somebody said the Commanders colors is like ketchup and bananas. I ain't never gonna be able to hear that. Ketchup and bananas? Oh no. Oh no. We got to get all these yellow and burgundy combinations. Dan Quinn will sell them out too. Of course, Dan Quinn will. Dan Quinn got a little Cowboys in him. He fold in big moments. Dan Quinn get on that big stage and fold up. That's why he was with the Cowboys for a minute. I know I ain't supposed to be shooting ourselves, but Dan Quinn be folding up in them big games. I don't know, man. All that good coaching go out the window in them big games. He still loves us. Like fold like a lawn chair. That's a fact. Fold up like fresh laundry. Super folded. Rome, I think this is our year. If we get a legit running back and wide receiver too. See that phrase though, my 2 cents. We can't, as Cowboys fans, we're not allowed. It's almost 200 people in here too. 141 likes. Y'all hit that like button for me. As Cowboys fans, we're not allowed to say the phrase, this is our year. Well, let me not say not allowed. I don't think we should say that phrase. I like that though. We don't worry about what people say. I feel you. I want them to go into this year hungry though, my 2 cents. I don't want them to go into this year feeling like nothing is nothing. I want our team to go into this year feeling disrespected, overlooked, and nobody believes in them. I want them to go into this year hungry and determined to prove everybody wrong. Nobody's made it. That's why I said in the video earlier today, nobody should feel safe. I want them to draft a quarterback this year so Dak Prescott got to look over his shoulder. And I love Dak, but it is what it is. If we draft Dylan Gabriel or somebody, Dak going to have to be like, hold up. Now, is Dylan Gabriel better than Dak Prescott? No. I don't think any of the quarterbacks in this year's class are better than Dak Prescott. I stand on that. I don't think any of the quarterbacks in this year's class are better than Dak Prescott. Just in case anybody thought I stuttered. But I can't say none of them can't develop into being better than him. Dak got to stay on his game. Cam Ward looked good, though. I ain't going to hold you. He not better than him right now. Can he develop him better than him? We're going to have to see. That's up to Cam Ward. If Dak Prescott want to stay better than them, he got to put in work too. But I don't want nobody to feel comfortable. Not Dak Prescott. Not Micah Parsons. I want them all to be hungry. Hungry. Can I tell y'all something that I don't know if Stu Vision's still watching. Let me give some y'all cover y'all ears real quick. I'm about to get an Eagles some props. I know it's sacrilegious. I'm sorry. Let me read this super chat real quick. My 2 cents, $5 super chat. We need to get Dak some help, like all the other quarterbacks have. That's a fact. 100% we need to get Dak Prescott some help. No question. It's not fair that people act like he don't deserve help. You know one thing I liked about the Eagles this past year? I ain't gonna hold you. Even in the Super Bowl, they stayed hungry all year. They put all that goofy, any type of like stuff to the side, stay hungry all year. And what I mean by is like when they would score points in games, even in the Super Bowl, they didn't allow themselves to celebrate until they got the job done. They was locked in. I got to give them that. Hoodie Kush, 81, 499 super chat. I look at the commies like the Eagles and and the diddly. Is that the diddler? Much love, Ron. Wish you would have come on Angry's live last night. I'm gonna get shout out to Angry and them. I popped in the live a little bit. I was out with wifey. But nah, I'm gonna hit up Angry and get on that show, man. They do a phenomenal job. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to come on their show. So we're gonna line up some time and I'm gonna jump on there. Because they was talking good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Angry. And thank you for that super chat. Nah, but I gotta give it to them. And they was locked in. I want our boys locked in like that. I ain't gonna hold you. You can emulate good things. I hate to get them props, but they was locked in. They was up by like 20 in the Super Bowl. Nobody was smiling yet. I said, damn, I don't think the Chiefs got a chance. They didn't let anything get ahead of them. They just stayed locked in. And the reason they was locked in is because they had lost the Super Bowl. A lot of them had been there before. They was like, we're not messing this up. Got to give it to them. I hate to give it to them, but you got to give it to them. Our boys can take notes. If you see something good, you can take notes from that. Don't always be a hater, like I was saying earlier. What's good, Virgil Brown? What's good, Vinny? What's good, Keek? But you can take good stuff from people, even if it's your rival. You don't always got to hate or go the other direction. If it's dope, it's okay to give people their props. But I tell you one thing, if we don't lock in, we ain't going to beat them this year. Because now they got proof of concept. They see what being locked in gets you. 154 likes. Let's get it to 200 likes now. That's all I'm saying. Rome, lead commander. Rome, I haven't heard much about the Eagles media-wise since the Super Bowl. Let they have been Jaden Daniels and my Commanders, they would be highlighted during March Madness. Well, y'all different. Y'all the new hot thing on the street. I like that y'all, the lead commander. I like that y'all getting all the press and everything like that because it lets us fly under the radar for once. Apparently, the division is the two-man race. Commanders and Eagles, and the Cowboys shouldn't even show up. I like it that way. I like being genuinely an underdog. I can't wait. I like it that way. You know? Team underdog. It's new. It's different. It's different. I like it that way, though. Need that NFC beast back. The NFC beast is back to me. Except for the Giants. But no disrespect to the Giants. A little bit disrespect to the Giants. Hey, quick check-in. It's 207 people in here. Last 40 people. Have you hit the like button? And out of 200, let's do a roll call. How many of y'all are subscribed? There ain't no way all 212 of y'all is subscribed. I don't believe it. I am now 20 people away. 20 people away from being subscribed or being at 30K. 20. There ain't no way all 211 of y'all are subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, hit the sub button. James Murdoch subbed. I believe you. I can see who's subscribed too. Like it shows me on my phone. So I like that Dak Prescott looks locked in. But let me ask y'all this. Should any of them dudes feel comfortable? I see y'all subscriber. Y'all let me know in the chat if you subbed or not. Should Jalen Tolbert be walking around feeling comfortable? I know he hanging out with Dak. I know he cool with Schottenheimer. Does that mean you should feel comfortable? Because I hate this whole notion Jalen Tolbert is the two. No disrespect, but you got to do more. CeeDee Lamb has been an all-pro for like 3 years and a Pro Bowler. Yeah, he get a little comfortable. I feel like he earned it. Y'all remember the days? Do y'all remember the days when I used to be in here arguing if CeeDee Lamb was a one receiver? Who was around for that? 28 likes away from 200. Who was around for the days when I used to have to argue with the fan base if CeeDee Lamb was a number one? And then We need another receiver. CeeDee Lamb is a 2. CeeDee Lamb is a slot. Them was some legendary live streams and battles trying to convince people that CeeDee Lamb was a number 1 and one of the best receivers in the league. Like real life battles. He don't got dog in him. He not this, he not that. Cowboy culture, I still can't believe that was definitely a thing. And he used to piss me off. But Virgil Brown, was I wrong? Was I wrong? CeeDee Lamb was an absolute beast. I changed? What I do? Why I changed? But you changed. What I do? Damn. He said, but you changed. Why? Because I ain't battling no more? You get tired of battling every day. Because people is hard-headed. I just don't feel like nobody deserved to be comfortable. Miles Sanders, Javonte Williams should feel like they might not make this team. Jalen Brooks should feel like he might not make this team. Jonathan Mingo should not feel safe. Why should any of them feel safe? They should feel like the Cowboys are going to draft a receiver at 12 and I'm going to lose my job because shit rolled downhill. So if Tolbert is a 2 and we draft our 2, then who's our 3? And once you get to 4, 5, 6 range, your job ain't safe. Best man wins. I'm not married to none of them dudes. None of them. They can all go. Yeah, that's a penalty now too, league commander. Can't even swipe your nose no more. They can all go. I'm not married to none of them. If your name ain't Sedarian Lamb, I don't care. I don't. Go play for somebody else. Go prove me wrong. I want the best players on the field. That's where I'm at with it. I don't care. Don't nobody care about where you was drafted or if you've been here for a long time and you grandfathered in. I don't care about none of that. There you go, win or get lost. Let's go. So y'all know how like usually camp come around every year and I'm giving out mad props to people that made a catch in camp. That ain't happening this year. Them days over. My 2 cents. Mingo hasn't had a chance either. Yes, he has. My 2 cents. Where was Mingo drafted? He was drafted to start too. Mingo was drafted in Carolina. He had plenty of chances. Just get the ball in my hands. I'm going to dominate. I know he hasn't had good quarterback play. But newsflash, CeeDee Lamb didn't have good quarterback play this year neither. How he produced? How he get over 1,100 yards? CeeDee Lamb was still playing with Cooper Rush through a shoulder injury. How was he still producing? You got to be so dominant that you break through. I said this before, in the NFL, is so your chance to dominate is short-lived. It's not going to be perfect. Dak Prescott had one shot to get a chance to be a starter in the NFL. He took it and he excelled. Tony Romo got hurt. The Cowboys did not want to start Dak Prescott. I've told this story plenty of times. They wanted Kellen Moore to take over, but he got hurt. Then they wanted some goofy dude named Jamil Showers to play, and he got hurt. And if y'all remember, see, I'm old enough to remember when Dak Prescott got the starting job, we were still working out veteran quarterbacks. How many of y'all remember that? See, I remember. Dak Prescott lost his first game, but he was balling. He balled all through training camp, through the preseason games. Then he won that first game, and he went on a wild winning streak, like 11 straight games. And no, it ain't because he was throwing for 300 yards every game, but he was playing clutch the entire time. Y'all don't think that the Jones family, 90% of the fan, or maybe not 90, but over half, like 60, 70% of the fan base wanted who to get his job back? Let's stop playing. Dak Prescott not clutch. His first year, most of his fan base hated him. They ain't want him to take Tony's job, but he took advantage of his chance. He didn't get that job back. He played so well that even Tony said, I think it's his job now. My point is, when you get your chance, don't fumble the ball like Hunter Lipke. Give a damn how or where Dak handed you the ball. When you get your chance in the NFL, don't drop the ball. Literally. Jonathan Mingo, you've been on the field for too many starting snaps. You're supposed to get a slant and take that joint to the house. You're supposed to do something so crazy when you get your chance that people are like, hold up. We might have something. Your draft position says you should be doing that. That's up to you, though. That ain't up to nobody else. Want me to give you an example of somebody else that took advantage of their chance? 191 likes in here, 236 people. If you wanted the 236 and you're not subscribed, man, hit the subscribe button, man. We on 30K watch. I'm 19 away. 30K watch. 19 away from 30K. Let's get there before the stream in. Tony Pollard. See, Shorty99 know what it is. Tony Pollard took advantage of his chance. Every time Tony Pollard touched the field, even when Zeke was healthy and good, Tony would make it the best of it. Kevontae Turpin. Tony would take something to the house and everybody started questioning Zeke. That's how you take advantage of your spot. Make them question the dude that's above you. Tony was so good, they let Zeke walk. We good. That's how good you got to be. You're supposed to come in and straight dominate. Like, oh, snap. You know how good you know who took advantage of their position? It wasn't that they had to take a job. Devarion Overshown was coming off of an ACL tear. We wanted Overshown to come back and look decent. Overshown came back and looked so good, people started questioning if he was faster than Micah Parsons. I saw people saying, yo, I think Overshown might be a little bit faster than Micah. It ain't true. But if you squint your eyes, it looked like it. Overshown was causing havoc. People was like, yo, we got us one. That's how you take advantage of your chance. Deron Bland was not supposed to be Deron Bland, the all-pro pick six king. Deron Bland was taken in what, the 6th round? He was supposed to be just okay, serviceable, rotational, depth. Nobody thought Deron Bland was going to be a beast. When he got his opportunities, though, he took them, and he dominated. He earned an all-pro. He was balling. Nobody expected that, though. That's my point. So all them bum-ass receivers that's on our team that's been there for a couple years, go do something. Ain't nobody giving you shit. Go do something. I'm tired of that. Because I know I done seen dudes on my team go out there and take advantage. You know who was taking advantage? Who's that corner from last year? Um, it's messed up. He got hurt. What was his name? Butler? Is it Josh Butler? Butler was taking advantage. Like he got on the field for a little bit. We was rotating corners. Everybody was looking bad. Butler got on the field and had me like, hold up. He can play. Like he can play. Maybe not all pro, maybe not pro bowler, but he 100% can play. He took advantage of his chance and he was like not supposed to be good at all. That's how you take advantage. He got on the field and made everybody be like, hold up. He running with some top receivers. Unfortunately, he got hurt. And I hope he can make a good recovery because that boy was playing. But I'm not giving nobody no passes, bro. You want to be considered nice, take advantage. If you get one snap, that you better run or you about to make that snap the snap of your life. Because your ass one snap away from being cut. Jonathan Brooks get on the field, he trip up in the Ravens game and cause interceptions. That's not how you take advantage. That ain't it. Jalen Tolbert getting tossed around like a rag doll during plays when he's supposed to be blocking. That's not how you take advantage. I know he made that touchdown catch in the Steelers game, but the rest of them games, he looked mediocre. I know they blame that on Dak. Take advantage of your spot when you get it. Just like Deuce. I really liked Deuce Vaughn when he came out. I thought he was going to be a little scat back, dangerous, Darren Sproles type. No. He's not. And I had to just be like, I got a little excited. My fault. Marquise Bell took advantage. Marquise Bell went out there as a safety and was playing linebacker. He said, I don't give a damn what position y'all put me out. I'm going to go out there and make it. Darnell Lamar, bro, let me get that subscription link. Somebody put the subscription link in there for Darnell Lamar. And thank you for that $2 super chat, bro. Yeah, because we where we at right now? We still at 19. Y'all don't want to subscribe. Ain't no way all 250 of y'all is subscribed. Some of y'all just watching. Y'all don't care. I don't believe y'all. Clebo, $4.99 super chat. Mingo got his chance with the Cowboys and should have had a couple TDs, but ain't his fault. Rush made terrible throws. Not a pass, just facts. I will say that. I will agree with that, Clebo. And thank you for that $4.99 super chat. Mingo got horrible passes thrown his way. He did. It ain't his fault that they just straight up was missing him. But he's supposed to be so dominant in practice. So dominant everywhere that they wouldn't take him off the field. Mingo wasn't so dominant that they couldn't take him off the field. He just had a couple of flashes. Yeah, he flashed. But you got to be so dominant in practice, at practice, everything you do that the coach ain't got no choice. You want your chance, go take it. Do I believe he got the attributes? Yeah, Mingo is fast. He a big receiver. He could probably be super dominant. But it's up to him to take it. Mingo want to be that dude. When training camp start, he's supposed to dominate. He better leave training camp catching 30 training camp touchdowns. He's supposed to make all them corners look trash. Go show me. But if I look out there and Keemon Hall got you locked down and all these backup corners got you locked down, that ain't going to be it. We got another $20 super chat. Sammy, your mammy, my dog. Shout out to Sammy. Put the fire emojis in there for Sammy. It's hard to evaluate your receivers when you have a garbage scheme. Mike McCarthy never schemed up his receivers to be wide open. Ben Johnson or Shanahan would have made much more of Dallas receivers. That's a fact. But hey, man, everything ain't perfect. That's a fact, but everything ain't perfect. The NFL, you're not always going to be in a perfect scheme. Make yourself scheme proof. Find a way to be dominant. Oh, the membership link. Somebody put the membership link in there for my dog. Find a way to be dominant. Shout out to the lead commander. What's his name on your team? De'Ami Brown. I ain't even heard a dude like that before this year. But he was putting in work. Every time I seen him kick a catch, I was like, that's how you make your name known. You feel me? Go earn it. Butter Aubrey. Look at our kicker, Aubrey. We went through mad kickers. We was mad kickers. Aubrey got a chance, never looked back. That's my point, though. He was balling. I hope we keep Aubrey. He ain't gonna be cheap, though. He ain't gonna be cheap, though. Hey, if y'all wanna join the membership link, I'll pin it to the top. Appreciate you, Chef Pope. That's the membership link. If you don't want to join the membership, hit the sub button. 18 away. Got one more sub. Look at that. We making headway. 18 away. Lawson took advantage last year. Carl Lawson. I think they're gonna bring him back too. Would y'all take Carl Lawson back? I would. Would y'all bring Carl Lawson back? I think we got a pretty good edge rush room right now. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy. Micah Parsons, Dante Fowler are two top edge rushers. Both had 10 plus sacks last year. Right? Then we got Marshawn Nealon, who started to flash at the end of the year, young. We got Sam Williams, who flashed before his injury, but he's our fourth edge rusher right now. Right? You add in a little Carl Lawson, I think we're gonna be all right, man. Adding a little Carl Lawson, I think we're gonna be just fine. And you could probably get Carl Lawson for $18.50. Carl Lawson ain't on another team. We probably could pick him up after the draft, see who we get. I'm telling you, I want another defensive tackle. I do too. I want to draft one and sign one. I want a one tech. I want to sign a one tech, and I want to draft another 3 tech. Somebody like Alfred Collins from Texas. I like Tyleek Williams from Ohio State. Derek Harmon from Oregon. It's some decent D tackles out there. I want Preston Smith. See, you trying to get to it. I want Preston Smith too, but we ain't gonna do it. I can see. I'll take Von Miller with what we got already. I'll take Von Miller for a little vet minimum, because he'd be just a pat. If you brought Von Miller on this team, our edge rush package would be crazy. Because you bring Von Miller off the edge, you bring Fowler off the edge, you rush Micah up the A or B gap. Because Micah be dominated up the A or B gap. That might be all right. I ain't gonna hold you. That ain't gonna hold you. Von Miller ain't taking no vet minimum. Von Miller is my age. He better shut up. When the last time Von Miller had a dominant year? He better take this rotational vet minimum and like it. Von Miller ain't been super dominant in 2-3 years. He can't demand no big contract, or he'd have been signed already. Six sacks for 36. Old ain't bad. How many sacks did Carl Lawson have? I'm just saying. I would love to bring Gilmore back. Now we talking. We still rock 5 rings. What's good, Rome? I see y'all warming up before the draft. We trying to. I would love Preston Smith. I just don't see it. I don't see it. We got the younger Von Miller. His name is Micah Parsons. Oh, we making way. We 16 away. We almost down to 10 away from 30K. We 16 away. Somebody hit the like button or hit the subscribe button. I don't know who it was, but 16 away from 30K. Y'all trying to get there? I would bring back Gilmore. I get a 1-tech. I ain't hold y'all. I bring back Kendricks. I want good depth. I don't care. We had so many injuries last year. I don't care. I'd bring back Kendricks too, depending on what linebackers we get in the draft. Because these pieces you're not going to have to pay a lot for. Kendricks ain't paid for a lot last year. How you feel on Matt Judon? I'll take him because we already got our pass rushes in place. I would take a Matthew Judon for rotational pieces, no question. Because we're not bringing him in to be a starter. We got our starters. Carl Lawson had 5 sacks and was a healthy scratch most of the year. That's what I'm saying. I would bring Carl Lawson back in here if nobody else pick him up for $8. I like Asante Samuel Jr., but the Cowboys don't like corners that's under 6 foot for whatever reason. I take Mike Hilton too. Nah, Trey Lance playing in for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Trey Lance plays in the CFL now. Or I think he do. He had it that way. Yeah. Rome, folks, y'all see that jacket Rome is giving away? Hold up. Wait a minute on them subscribers. Yeah, I got a little jacket I'm giving away. If somebody trying to get it, just help me get the 30K. And it's y'all's. Patches on the front, Super Bowl joint. Wish we add another patch to that joint, but whatever. We got to stop the run. Now, you right, we got to stop the run. I would rock that with pride. I used to rock it with pride. We got a little too big. We ain't gonna talk about that. We should have 7 rings. Don't get me depressed, Marky. We should, but if it was a 5th, we all be drunk. We gotta go put some work in. We gotta put some work in. They ain't giving out rings. We gotta earn it. We gotta earn it. We should sign Fuller. We need another veteran corner. I agree. Got the channel membership at the top of the screen too if y'all want to join. I appreciate all the new subs though. Trying to help me get to 30K. I appreciate y'all. Somebody in here getting dressed. That would go well with the Olympic 6 J's. You in here getting dressed. That's you in here. You got your own focus. How y'all feel about trading for Tyreek Hill? I forgot to come back to that. I don't think the Cowboys is paying that. Tyreek making over 30. Cowboys ain't paying 2 people over 30. If it was a way to get him for less than 30, I would be down with it because I think Tyreek can still play. I ain't stupid. But we ain't paying him that money. We don't want to pay our own players. So I'll say this. I would take Tyreek Hill, no question. But we ain't paying him. We want a second receiver. It's going to be Keenan or Amari Cooper. If it ain't going to be, it's going to be a draft pick. Rome, don't do Tyreek. You already have culture problems. We don't got no culture problem. What's our culture problem, League Commander? We don't have culture problems. Don't let the media fool you. Ain't no culture problems in Dallas. With who? Culture problem where? Just because Micah and D-Law ain't like each other, they ain't culture problems. They just ain't like each other. I don't care about drama. Go win. AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts don't even like each other. They just won a Super Bowl. Y'all don't gotta be friends. Ball on Sunday. Y'all don't have to like each other. I don't care about all that. Hate each other. Go do your job. Care if y'all like each other. Go get the job done. If it's good talent on the team, go figure it out. Roger Brown was good. I'm just saying. Rome, we would only have to pay Reek $12 million to $15 million on the last year of his contract. See, then we can do it. 12 to 15, anything under 20, the Jones family better be happy. Remember, the wide receiver market is like this. Top end wide receivers make 30 to upper 30 to 40 million right now. CeeDee Lamb, AJ Brown, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. High end receivers cost 30 plus. Second tier receivers cost in the 20s. 21 to 29. Second tier receivers cost in the 20s. That's the market. You want a second tier receiver? It's going to cost you 20 something. Bargain basement receivers are under 20. If you get a receiver for 16, you lucky. That's bargain. That shit we signed Paris Campbell for, that ain't normal. Devontae Smith should be making $30 million a year, 30 plus. The Eagles is cheap. They doing that man dirty. Devontae Smith should be making $35 million a year. He doing them a favor. Desmond Watson, the next Mozzie. You can't say nobody the next Mozzie. Mozzie ain't the next Mozzie. You can't use Mozzie as the next Mozzie. Mozzie got to be Mozzie first. That ain't a compliment. Suave D, I really want the number 2 receiver to be a true playmaker, not just someone solid. Someone who will make defenses think twice about doubling Lamb. That's a fact. Excellent super chat, Suave D. Fire emojis in there for that. We need a number 2 receiver that puts fear in the to defenses' hearts. That's a fact. Somebody said bus talk. I hate it. I hate it so much, but it's true. Mozzie on bus talk. Rome, there is many players that don't like that Micah says in the media, but they're scared to speak up. And Dak, well, that's another issue. Dak is not an issue. And Micah doing a podcast is not an issue neither. Everybody got podcasts. My man from the 49ers got a podcast. Dude from the Amon-Ra St. Brown, Fred Warner. It's, man, I don't care. Like, people just tripping. Micah's podcast gets more credit or more notoriety because he's a Cowboy. The 49ers ain't won. They don't use it. They won a championship. They ain't won a championship. The Lions ain't won a championship. They all doing podcasts. I don't care. I'm doing a podcast. Whatever. Can you ball on Sundays? I don't care about the microphone. I don't. Or the ring light. Dude from the Lions talk more ish in this podcast than Micah does. It's a fact. Amon-Ra be talking crazy. The 49ers ain't won since before us. That's true. That's my point. They doing podcasts too. People just make a big deal out of it because he's a Cowboy. That's all. Micah, keep doing your thing. DQ made Mozzie lose 30 pounds. He shouldn't have listened to him. 16 away, man. Y'all hit that like button. Dude from the Dodgers. Hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. We 16 away from 30K. I'm trying to, before I end the stream, I would like to be under 10. Give me the under 10. Somebody help me get there. All 234 of y'all subscribe? All of y'all? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Rome, tell me another team. The players' family is on podcasts everywhere. It doesn't happen because it's, man, you mad at, hey, listen, Commanders fan, man. You mad at Micah. We like Micah over here. Don't nobody care that he doing a podcast at all. Micah has the most sacks for any player He like top 4 in history to start a career. You think I give a damn that he turned on the ring light? They comparing this dude to Reggie White. You think I give a damn that he got a sure mic? I do not care, my brother. Keep going out there and dominating. That's all I care about. Oh, I don't want that big dude. Desmond Watson? No. No, I don't want that big dude. No, 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 no. 460 pounds? No, no. I'm cool. Absolutely not. He just big for no reason. No. Big Drew, $20 super chat. Drop the fire in there for Big Drew. Every competitive team has a number 1 and bona fide number 2, plus a run game. Help Dak out. Fire emojis in there for that, just that concise message. Every competitive team has a number 1 receiver and a bona fide number 2 receiver, plus a run game. Help Dak out. Thank you for bringing the conversation back to what we need to talk about, because that's exactly what I'm talking about. We do not have a bona fide number 2 or a run game. And until you get that, you can't be serious. Brandon Fife, $5 super chat. Commanders would take Mike in a heartbeat. What? In a heartbeat. And they're telling him to bring his podcast equipment. And you can set up in the locker room. Like they would come on over, dog. You can set up, you know what I'm saying? You can set your podcast up in Dan Quinn office. Like you can podcast with Dan Quinn. I do not care. Acting like you wouldn't let that man podcast. He can podcast from wherever, mid-game. Dak the only quarterback in the league that is disliked by his front office and disliked by his fan base, apparently. Rome, no way Adam Peters brings in Micah. We have a culture. Bro, Debo Samuel is a worse person for a locker room than Micah Parsons. Let's get that clear. Debo Samuel is a worse person for a locker room than Micah Parsons. He punched his kicker in the face last year. Ain't no way that you gonna bring Debo in with welcome to arms, but you wouldn't take Micah Parsons. Let's not get in here and start lying. We still 16 away from 30K. People apparently people pissed off at me. They ain't hitting they ain't subscribing no more. I tried. 16 away from 30K. Y'all want to hit the subscribe button? Y'all can. Debo is always a sneeze away from an injury boot. He's acting like Debo Samuel is a locker room angel, but Micah Parsons is the problem. And thank you for that super chat, man. Thank you for throwing the fire in there for Big Drew. Excellent point, man. Micah Parsons is a locker room problem, but Debo Samuels is just kumbaya. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. The dude that forced his way out of San Francisco because of his lack of production. But Micah Parsons, sure. Can't wait to see RB1 will be. I can't wait neither. We have some big changes coming to the Cowboys, man. We get an RB1 and hopefully wide receiver 2. It is important. It is important. We cannot skip those positions. If we skip out on getting premium receiver and running back, we're not taking this season serious. Dude wore an Eagles jersey to a Chiefs game while he was on the 49ers. While he was on the 49ers, he is wearing an Eagles jersey. Ain't no way. I don't care if my best friend paid for the other team. Bleeding Blue, what's good with you? Brandy Mahoney, 199 super chat. The same Depot who put his hands on his kicker. Yeah, like he's fighting his own teammate mid-game. Mush that dude. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Uh-oh, 15. We got one more sub. We getting there. Almost to the under 10. Almost under 10. Let me get 5 subs. Come on. Number two, we route Rome. There is no entitlement on the Commanders. Can't say the same about the Cowboys. Problem. Yo, your vision of the Cowboys sounds like a rival. There's no entitlement on the Commanders. You talk like y'all just been killing it for the last 30 years. That's why y'all gonna have a bad year right there. You already too cocky. See, we used to hate. Y'all ain't used to scrutiny. Y'all barely used to success over there. You already speaking from a perch. How you get on a perch already? How you speaking from a pedestal already? I like that. I want y'all to y'all sound like, yo, you know we almost swept y'all last year without Dak Prescott. And we was trying to lose the last game. We was actively trying to lose. Y'all had to pull y'all starting quarterback, who's the Messiah, out just to win that game. Come on, man. Let's not get too cocky. We almost swept y'all last year. And we was trying to lose. How you almost accidentally sweep somebody? Nah. I'm just saying. Let's not get too cocky. Let's relax. All right, let's relax. Y'all might think Dak Prescott is bad, but he owned this division. When he don't get hurt, he own the division. Let's calm down. We was trying to lose both times. That's a fact. We was trying to lose. Commander's like, nah, man, y'all gonna get this W. I'm like, come on, man, you messing up our draft picks. Messing it, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better watch out for Jaden Daniels' moms. I ain't speaking to nobody's moms, but she ain't gonna let Jaden Daniels get no joints. She in the mix. Talking about we want Dallas and can't beat us with Cooper Rush. Come on, y'all. Struggling against Trey Lance. Struggling. What y'all doing? Trying to actively mess up our draft pick. I know what y'all was doing. Hoodie Kish 199 super chat. They yelled we want Dallas and got all they wanted. Got everything they wanted. And we was crippled up. Wrong. We Dallas was good. We were terrible and would beat y'all. Let's start with Colt McCoy. See my point? Nah. Don't change the subject. Talk about them games from last year. Don't bring up people that ain't been on your team since '88. Talk about them games from last year. When y'all was walking around with quarterback, it's two quarterback Jesuses in the division. Jalen Hurts and Jaden Daniels. He want to talk about Colt McCoy. Nah, big dog. You gonna talk about last year and how Marcus Mariota had to tag in because y'all was on the ropes. Come save me, big dog. Mike Zimmer had your team in a blender. Hoodie Kush with the second and the third QB. That's a fact. Like, well, come on. My Rome, my point is anybody can be beat. Now you go any given Sunday. Yeah, all right. I guess. I hear you. Rome in his bag. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I appreciate you though. Hold on. Pause. I wasn't ready for that one. Somebody said protect my daddy. I don't know what that was. You gotta relax. No Diddy. Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. No diddler. No diddler. Dude, wild. Yeah, I don't know. Took a left turn. I was like, salute. Oh, hey, chill out. Dak rocks the babies. That's a fact. Anybody can be beat. Y'all are finally got to win, and it wasn't against Dak. Y'all trash. It's a fact, man. It's a fact. But let them be cocky, though. Let them be cocky. Let them be cocky. You know, I'm gonna just say this though, and I mean it. I mean it. I got a feeling we gonna do something special. I don't know what it is. The Cowboys being this quiet makes me think we're gonna do something different. I don't know if it's a trade up, trade back. I just feel like I know the Cowboys know that this draft is super important. The rest of this offseason is super important. They gotta know it. They got to. Yeah, Jerry Rice, or not Jerry Rice. Jerry Jones was wilding when he was Jamie Foxx. I don't know what he was talking about. He was talking about meat size. Pause. It was a lot going on. Jamie Foxx was wilding. Oh, not Jamie Foxx. Jerry Jones was wilding when he was with Jerry Fox. I don't know what he was talking about. He was tripping. I can't even get over that. I can't. You know how somebody say something you can't defend? When that clip came out, I was like, ooh, what was Jerry talking about? It's 239 people in here, 270 likes. Appreciate all the likes. If at this point you haven't subscribed, man, hit subscribe button, man. I am 15 away from 30K. I would appreciate y'all, man. Huddy Kush, 199 super chat. Yo, Rome, we don't talk about Bruno. Facts. I'm interested to see if we trade up. I don't think we're trading back unless we want already what we want is already gone. I can see trading back instead of trading up because we have too much stuff we need. We have too much stuff we need. Who y'all trade up for? Like if Ashton Genty get within a pick or two, we want to trade up, fine. I think Genty like that. I think Genty's game changing. Genty would be my dream pick. I want Ted a lot, but Genty is like that. I ain't gonna lie. Genty's pro day had me looking at him like, if they both on the board, I'm taking Genty. If Toria McMillan and Genty are on the board at the same time, I'm taking Genty. I'm sorry. He like that. Last couple weeks ago, I was saying I was taking Tet. Nah, if Genty's on the board, I'm taking him. I think Genty changes this team. Genty changes his team. Jeanette Rogers was good. That gonna lead to the NFC. That gonna lead the NFC East this season. Watch, I can see that. I won't be surprised about that. Y'all saw what Ted said earlier about not wanting to watch film or not liking watching film. Apparently, when he was a freshman, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But he was a freshman, so if he's a freshman, I'm gonna give him a pass. But if he was just coming out and he was saying that, I wouldn't like that. But I don't think we're gonna get Genty though. The Raiders or the Bears, somebody gonna take him. Somebody is gonna take him. I don't like that though. Him saying he don't like watching film does show he lacks maturity, but we'll see. We'll see. I still would take him because I don't need him to be our wide receiver one. $10 super chat from Kyle Trimble. Appreciate you. What up, Rome? If we grab corner in round one, I'm calling it. Right now, Trayvon to safety, If we grab a corner in round one, I'm calling it Trayvon the safety. Oh, you just said it back to back. Well, thank you for that $10 super chat. Trayvon Diggs probably can play safety, but if he wanted to play safety, Trayvon got to want to tackle. That's Walter said it. Trayvon hates to tackle. You can't play safety and not want to tackle. So he got to change his own demeanor. I think they're going to give him one more shot at corner. If Trayvon plays safety, it's going to be at his next stop. It won't be as a Cowboy. League Commander, enjoyed your Rome tonight as always. I mean, enjoyed your Rome. Pause. League Commander, Rome, enjoyed your live tonight as always. Appreciate you, League Commander. You know we don't like each other teams. That ain't happening. Yeah, Bland is a short tackler. Yeah, but Bland ain't going to safety. They both going to play corner. They going to give Trayvon Diggs all the chances in the world to have a good year. It's up to him, though. It's up to him, though. Let's do a little roll call, though, before I get up out of here. Where y'all at? Let's do a roll call. Tell me where you at and tell me if you subscribed. Where y'all at in the country, man? I want to know. Okay, we got Virginia. We got Connecticut, Jersey, DC, VA, and yes, Austin, Texas. Shout out to Austin. Louisiana, Tampa, Florida, South Dakota. I'm always surprised when there's somewhere I ain't expect. Mooresville. Shout out to Mooresville, NC. Straight up. DC, 757. Word. Bay Area. Okay. Philly, Magnolia, Jersey. Been sub for 4 years. Shout out to being sub for 4 years. Appreciate you. Jersey, GA, Mississippi. I like the way you put that. 757. My wife from the 757. Shout out to 7. What part of the 757? What part of the 75? You know, I went to college in Richmond, Virginia. So 75, that's my starting ground too. San Antonio, Texas, Salt Lake, and subscribe. Appreciate y'all. South Texas. Sub for 3 years. Lisa Law's been around. Yeah, I know you've been around, Lisa. I appreciate you. Newport News. Okay. Hawaii. River, Tennessee. All right. Portsmouth, P-Town. Yeah, I know about Portsmouth. Y'all wild. Portsmouth is wild. I know how y'all get down. I know how Chef Pope from Portsmouth too. I know how y'all get down. Portsmouth is wild a little bit. Corpus Christi, Texas. Word. Shout out to that. Cali, LA. Okay. Dallas, Texas. VCU in the house too. Shout out to VCU, man. I used to have some fun over at VCU in my younger days. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Phi D. You know the Phi DQs. Shout out to Phi Delta, man. From Z Squad over at Union. North Carolina. Okay, DMV area. Straight up DMV area. RP. And Tennessee. Okay. Allentown, PA. Let me see. Melissa. Oh, I don't even know how to read that. My fault. Birmingham, Alabama. Star Girl, what's good? I ain't seen Star Girl. It's been a minute. What's good? North Carolina, shout out. Philly Cowboys, word. Casper, North Carolina. All right. Memphis, Tennessee. I always love these roll calls because I'd be surprised where people are at. San Fran. Who else I miss? Hampton. More 7-5. 7 cities. South Carolina. Let me ask this question. Did anybody subscribe tonight that wasn't subscribed? That's a good question. Did anybody subscribe tonight for my 15 million ass? Big Rome. Got love everywhere. New Mexico. Yeah, man, I got love all over the country. Word. Let me give out a mod. You subscribe tonight, you get a mod. That's a fact. Appreciate you. My dog Tulo. You know what I mean? Welcome to the family, Tulo. Rome a legend now. Why you say that? What'd I do? Why you say that? I'm a legend. What'd I do? I'm just a fan like y'all, man. Exclusive gamer. Not what I missed. Now we just here shooting the ish. Welcome to the CFT family. That's how we do it, Chef Pope. That's how we do it. I appreciate y'all welcoming people. Cowboys final verdict. That's how we do it. Somebody join the family, they hit the sub button, they join the cartel. Y'all show them some love. Rome, lots of love from the state of Burgundy and Gold. I appreciate you, man. I got friends that's Commanders fans. That don't mean I like y'all. My line brother a Commanders fan. Or a Redskin fan, as he loves to tell me. I'm a modest legend. Hey man, I just carry myself with respect and integrity. Ain't nothing wrong with being modest. You can be modest and still be a killer. Don't trip. I don't gotta be overly aggressive to be dominant. Just because I'm modest don't mean I'm sweet. I pay attention. And I'm not saying you saying that. I'm just saying people think because you modest and you ain't like overly cocky that you sweet. That's quite the contrary. I'm very confident. I'm just humble. I know a couple humble people that'll smack your face off. They just humble. You know what I'm saying? You can be very humble and still be dominant. Don't trip. Move in silence. That's a fact. Very calculated in the way I move. Like Vach. Man, shout out to Vach too, man. There's a lot of y'all favorites that I be having conversations with behind the scenes, um, getting advice from, chopping it up with. That's why I like to move with integrity because there's a lot of people that I don't do shows with all the time that I talk to regularly. Shout out to Vach, man. It's a real good dude. Shout out to Will Still. Sky is doing well too, by the way, y'all. I talked to Sky behind the scenes too. Sky is doing well. Anybody that interested. And Jay Tuck, y'all know Jay Tuck, my bro. I talk to Jay Tuck every day. The Sky's doing well. I reached out to Sky just to check in with him. That's my dog. Look up the Sky. Sky do his thing. Talk to Foots offline too. Shout out to Foots the King. You know what I'm saying? Don't like the 105 guys as much. I don't really know nobody from 105 the fan. What about AOC? What you mean? What about AOC? Do I talk to AOC offline? Nah, I don't got like AOC number or nothing like that. That don't mean I got a problem with my man. I don't know him personally. I met some of them brothers in person though. You know what I'm saying? Vach and like Law Nation and a lot of them was like looking out for me when I was on the come up. You know what I'm saying? So I got their numbers and I check in with people, you know. AOC cool peoples. Yeah, I never met my man offline or nothing like that. We just talked. I jumped on the Law and them stream one time and we did that. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, I'm gonna give respect as I got in that person. So if we ever get a chance to chop it up, give respect and get respect. That's all I care about. Because we all men at the end of the day. But ALC out here killing it. You know what I'm saying? He definitely killing it. Like you know what I'm saying? One day we'll get to chop it up, I'm sure. Because you when you in the content space, you're gonna cross paths with people. So one day we'll get to chop it up. I just like to keep it aside. I talked to him on Twitter, but I haven't like talked to him on the phone or nothing like that. Law Vach, Joe Boo, Game Time, and you. I never met Game Time neither. I never met Game Time. I think that's Mark Holmes' man. The type of energy we need. Mark Holmes. I met Mark in person. I don't got Mark number neither. I met Mark at his tailgate in DC. Mark solid. I like when I get to meet a man in person, shake his hand. I met Boss Cowboy in person and Aisha. I was we was at the bar together. I met them when I went to Dallas for the Eagles game 2 years ago. I need to get back down to Dallas, yo. I know anybody that's watching, like, yo, man, what this got to do with the Cowboys? My fault. We just chopping it up right now. It's Saturday night in March, man. We just kicking it a little bit. Mark cool peoples though. Mark can cook too. That food was mad banging. Mark was throwing down at that tailgate. I ain't gonna hold you. See, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, Mike Jr. I don't do that though. I ain't gonna tell if I got a problem with Mark, I would say something about Mark to his face. I don't got no problem with Mark Holmes, man. At all. Billy Sturgis, Rue to the Q's. How about let's talk Cowboys? Who that? You good, Rome, giving us content in the desert for the Cowboys content creators. In this desert for content. Hey man, I'm just in here chopping it up, man. I enjoy kicking it with y'all on a Saturday night. I know I don't do it as much anymore because it's a little bit different, but as the season get closer, I'll get back to more regular Saturday night lives. Let's talk Cowboys, cool too. I never met him neither. The OG, good dude. I rock with him. Oh, okay. Shout them. I ate it. Marco's tailgate. That's a fact. Mark be throwing down. I'm trying to lose weight though. I can't go to his tailgate on a regular right now. My B day coming up. My B day is next month, April 20th. The irony was I was gonna say I was trying to get to 30K for my birthday. I think I'm gonna get there earlier, but shoot at this rate. 14 away. We right there. We getting there. 14 away. Nate Newton, Jesse Holly pisses me off. Yes, Jesse Holly, man, former Cowboy. I can't say former Cowboy great because his career wasn't like that, but Jesse Holly just seemed like he got a problem with Dak Prescott. It's weird. It feel like it's personal. Made me unsubscribe from DLLS. Yeah, he just don't it seem like it's personal? April 19th, my son's middle name, Dallas. Oh, happy birthday in advance to them. It just seemed like Jesse got a problem with Dak. I don't know. It don't seem like it's regular sports talk with him. It just seemed like he got a problem with Dak. Because he be giving Dak more scrutiny than other quarterbacks. And then he hold Dak to this high standard for no reason. I don't know. It don't seem non-biased. It just seemed like it's a bias. I don't know. Maybe it's just Skip Bayless ain't a real person. I don't acknowledge him. Skip Bayless is a caricature of a caricature. He's not a real person. Jesse trying to spice it up. Well, he need to be more. It just need to seem more realistic. It just be seeming like it's just hate for the sake of hate, and it's corny. He be sounding like ESPN. He do. It just sound like he just somebody got to be the token hater in the production meeting, and he be like, "I'll do it." Colin Clownbird. I never heard that. I rock with CFT. You mix between Skywalker. First of all, that is high praise. Wow. Thank you. I rock with CFT. You a mix between Skywalker and Law. Full of facts, but not over the top. You just one of us. I am 100% one of y'all. But Skywalker and Law, man, them two legends. Like, I really rock and look up to both of them. Proud to say I got both their numbers in my phone. I appreciate you. To say I'm a mix between both of them, that's high praise. Thank you. Look at his mansion. I don't even know what y'all talking about. I'm lost. You on your way, Rome. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Rome, Jesse Holly knows the inside scoop in Dallas, and he's bold enough to cross the line a little. What do you mean he knows the inside scoop? He don't know. Nope. Not gonna do it. You almost got me to do it. Shout out to Jesse Holly. I almost I'm not gonna do it. You almost got me. You almost got me. You know what I'm saying? I'm connected enough. I know enough Cowboys reporters and people in Dallas to know He ain't breaking no stories. He ain't got no inside connection to shit. No, no. I talk to people that be at the Star every day now. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention I could just hit Vach up. He at the Star every day too. Like, come on now. I know he a former player, but no. I know a couple people that's pretty connected. And I don't share everything I hear. But he was like dead ass wrong about Micah Parsons. Like, no. Jesse's source is Jesse, yeah. Hoodie Kush 499 super chat. You don't got to Rome. I'll do it for you. Jesse don't know ish. He just he just be talking. That's a fact. 499 super chat. I mean, look, he a former Cowboy. I'm sure he know more players than me and all that, and NFL player. I ain't never touched the field and all the stuff you'll probably tell me. Fine. But can't nobody tell me that when he starts to talk about Dak Prescott, it don't sound personal. That's the thing. It sounds personal. That's what I don't like. Shout out to him and all of his prowess and everything like that, but it don't got to sound personal because when you talk about other quarterbacks, he be shooting them bail. When you talk about Dak Prescott, it just seemed personal. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Jesse is the same type of receiver they built around Dak right now. He want Dak to overcome it. That is a bar, Keek. That is a bar. Keek just said Jesse is one of those. That's what it is. Jesse sees himself in Jalen Tolbert. Jesse sees himself in Jalen Brooks. So he thinks Dak Prescott should elevate them because he wanted to be elevated. That's it. That is it. He sees himself in them bum ass receivers. And he like, Dak's supposed to make them better. Somebody should have made me better. No, you should have made yourself better. Stop blaming it on the quarterback. He probably don't like Romo. So he's taking it out on Dak. Overshown is announcing something next week. Hey, man, shout out to Overshown. Betsy, I appreciate you. I watch Vach, Law, and you. Thank you. Y'all can admit this. See, this is where my humbleness come in. You can get any flavor ice cream as a Cowboys fan. We have the greatest content creating community on the internet. We got casual content creators. We got content creators that dedicated to just hating Dak Prescott all day. Like there's a channel of an old dude that stutter a lot that just hate on Dak all day. You can get that. We got, we got homers. We got people that break down film. We got people that just is over the top and very entertaining and funny. We got people that can analyze the game, give you takes. We got people that do daily shows, midday shows. Um, we got like fans like myself. Like you can get anything you need. Anything you need. I think that's dope. So you ain't even gotta like me. I ain't gotta be your cup of tea. But there's other flavors of ice cream that make Cowboys content. We got people that make Cowboys content for different age brackets, different platforms. Shout out to West Coast. West Coast got Facebook on lock. You know what I'm saying? We got people that run TikTok. I don't know all those people. I don't be over there. Instagram. Like you got whatever you need. I've never talked or worked with Double Move. I'm familiar with Double Move because of Foots the King, but Double Move know his stuff, man. I've seen him on Foots the King show. Double Move is a dope content creator too. I gotta touch base with him. I've never worked with him, but I seen him on doing work with Foots. Shout out to Double Move. Zach or A to Z is cool. Word. You got Mauricio. I think it's Mauricio on A to Z. A to Z missed Sky though. Sky left A to Z. They missed Sky. That's all I'm gonna say. A to Z ain't the same. I never worked with. I know about Can fans. I never worked with them, but shout out to Can fans. See what I'm saying? It's so many content creators in this space. If you don't love or do what I do, it's people that you're gonna love, man. You got Chat Sports with Tom Downey. It's Okoye. That's my dog. Shout out to Okoye Media, man. Legend, legend. I gotta get up to Philly too. Shout out to Okoye Media, man. Okoye was down in Dallas when I was down there too. I met him in person. Solid dude, real dude. You know what I'm saying? I never spoke with Tom neither, but shout out to Tom Downey. Shout out to Cowboys fan 1980. That's my dog. 1980 showed me a lot of love when I first got. I haven't spoken. I got a DM 1980. I don't got his number, but 1980 showed me a lot of love when I first got into content. He a solid dude too. Solid dude. I can't forget people that showed me love when I first broke in the game. Shout out to Cowboys fan 1980. Real solid dude. I know he won't be doing all the mainstream content creation, but 1980 a solid dude, man. Down to earth, real solid. Gave me a lot of advice when I first started. I don't know if I can hang. Shout out to Brian Broadus, and Vach. I don't know if Broadus will want me on there. Hey, look, I'm more of a fan. Broadus gonna be like, "Hey, man, what's your board looking like?" I'm be like, "Hey, Brian, listen, I ain't got no board, right? But I got knowledge for you." Broadus will be like, "Hey, Vach, don't be just bringing anybody on this show." Nah, but shout out to Brian Broadus. I've never met Shango neither, man. Now that's the Cowboys content legend. The first, the beginning. Shango. If you don't know who Shango is, shame on you. Literally the beginning of Cowboys content. Shout out to Shango. Rome, that's me right there. I don't watch college ball. I'm way more into, I will say this. Koye's breakdowns be flawless. I know he was on Kendrick's album. Shango a legend for real. I'm way more into college ball and watching film than I ever was before when I first got into content creation because I had to keep up. So I'm way better at understanding what I'm looking at, watching college prospects, and I'm way better. I don't know if I'm ready to go in there and spar with them, but I'm way better. I know a lot more players. I'm more aware. That's what I do. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I shoot. I'll text a lot of these guys on the side, like people I got respect for, and ask them questions about players. I might not ask them to come on the show or go on their shows, but I'll be asking them questions. Trust me. I'll shoot Vach a message. I'll text Tuck. I'll ask DMV and them in our group chat, like, yo, what you think about this? I'll ask him boss on the side, how you feel about this? Like, that's how we do. Brian don't see baseball. Now you getting now way out my realm. Baseball ain't my thing. I ain't forget about Okoye or boss. Them my dogs. Them are my dogs. The OC, the whole final word. Big game James. I ain't forget about them. I started the board because of watching Brian Broadus. It's all good, man. Hey, I respect it. Shout out to landlord from Alabama. That's my dog too. See, I get excited about people I didn't talk to that we didn't exchange content or knowledge or like, I'm saying, ideas. That's solid people. You know what I'm saying? Henny, shout out to Henny. Getting cool with Henny recently. We team weapons over here. We load the clip. Shout out to Henny. I just like I said, I like the community. I like people that put in the work. If you turning on your ring light and putting in that work, I ain't gonna hate on you for the sake of hating on you. I just ain't got time. Big Game James is the man. No nonsense. Big Game James is a legend. Legend in this space. That's my dog. My Cowboys family. I never worked with them. I'm familiar with them. Never worked with them. It's so many. Yeah, the reason why I'm naming them, you see how many we got? We literally got like 25 to 30 legitimate content creators, and I'm probably undershooting it. You can find your flavor. You can find the straight haters. You can find the comedians. You can find the analysis, film breakdown. You can find anything you need. Shout out to Joe Rodriguez, Cowboys blog too. That's another dude that showed me mad love when I came in. And shout out to Space Cowboy. That's my dog too. People that showed me mad love when I first came in. Shout out to Space. Vach should be in the front office. Vach, man, Vach is killing it, man. As Vach said, he don't work for the Cowboys, but he literally do. Shout out to Vach, man. You got Professor O. That's my dog. BJ Nix. Yeah, man. Shout out to them. Real good people. You got my dog Jay Tuck working with Dez Bryant on a regular. DMV and Mad coaching conferences and putting in a lot of work with actual boots on the ground coaching and stuff like that. We've got so many phenomenal creators in this space, man. You really can get everything you need. Joe Rod, that dude, man. He a legend in space too. Cowboys blog, he a legend in space too. Who BFF now? I don't even know. There's literally something for everybody. You can find your dude and just rock with them and then dibble and dabble somewhere else. Oh shit, we down to 13. We almost, hey, it's 214 of y'all. How many of y'all? We almost 10 away from 30K. That sound good. I need 3 more. E2 Blue. Shout out to E2, man. I met E. Did I meet E2 in person? I think I met him at Mark's tailgate. I'm gonna get there. We almost there. I'm about to slide though, y'all. I went way longer than normal. Hit the like Trey Manning, my dog. Dak can't respond to nobody. That ain't Dak style. Dak gonna respond on the field. I wouldn't say nothing to Shady if I was Dak. I would call him broke. Talk to me. Shady can talk all that trash, but when you compare to Dak, you broke. Get your broke ass out of here. I'll make you come work for me. That's why I be like, whenever I see Shady talking stuff, I'm like, yo, you want some money? Like he always bringing up Dak's contract. That's how I know he got money envy. Shady bring up Dak. First thing he do is start talking about his contract. It be him bringing up Dak's money. Like, yo, you want a loan? Is you broke? Like you poor? Get a job. They ain't paying you enough at Fox. Why you always bring up that man's contract? Every time. You think I'm a heel? I ain't know I was a heel. I feel like I'm liked by the people. I'm a heel. I ain't think I was a heel. He too busy taking care of Joy. I ain't even touching that one. I'm letting that be where it at. I ain't gonna talk about that. I ain't gonna we let that be where it at. The final boss. You know what I'm saying? I like to look at myself as like the people's champ. I feel like I'm the people's champ. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the best, but I ain't the worst. I'm for the people. I ain't the best, but I ain't the worst. I don't feel like you should call yourself the best. I feel like you should let your work should make people call you the best. That's why I don't never say that. Michael Jordan had to walk around and tell everybody he was the greatest ever. He just balled. You're the voice of the fans. That's what I want to be. I want to put the work in to where people say, yo, Rome, you one of the best. You don't walk around and say it for you. I mean, you can. That ain't my thing. You're my favorite. I'll say that. I'm saying I ain't about to walk around. I don't need to tell y'all I'm the best. It ain't my thing. Put the work in. People will speak for you. And shit, I'm gonna slide up off here, man. I appreciate y'all. We didn't get to 30K. We 12 away. We didn't get to 30K. We 12 away. But we got close. If you ain't subscribed, man, hit the subscribe button. We 12 away, but it's close enough. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Stay on until you get it. Nah, man, I gotta hit church in the morning. I ain't gonna hold you. Got church early in the morning. It's gonna be what it is. I ain't gonna die. If I don't get it, I'll survive. But I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate the love and the support. I'll be back with more content for y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for rocking with me for this long. Just know I love and appreciate y'all, man. I'll holler.